Alright, hi everyone, and welcome to another speed build. This one will be rather quick actually, because I did this on a 20 by 20 lot, so there wasn't really all that much space to work with, but the Sims 4 Movie Hangout Stuff Pack came out somewhat recently, and I decided to make a theater for your Sims to enjoy. This one in particular was built in Windenburg. There is a lot called Mid Nowhere, and I thought it was the perfect location to squeeze in one of these adorable little outdoor theaters. Here I created this little stage for the TV with this curtains, and the way I was able to do that was basically by enlarging them and then raising them up from the ground. And the way you do that is to enlarge objects, you hold whatever you want to size up, then you hit the right bracket. I'm just saying that right now. I know I've probably mentioned this in previous speed builds, but I'm always asked, so I just want to reiterate it for people that may not know yet. Also, to raise up objects, you hold down whatever object you want to raise after you type in bb.moveObjectsOn. Then you hit, I think it's shift or control, and then the number 9, and then you hit 0 to make it go lower, which is pretty convenient. So obviously, since this is a public lot, not only did I need the fancy theater, but I also needed somewhere where the Sims could go and use the restroom. So instead of creating your typical outdoor shack where you would have a restroom, I decided to make it in the form of a wagon. This is the first time that I've ever tried to create a wagon, and I wasn't quite sure how to go about it, so I just looked on Google. Since a lot of the furniture in the Movie Hangout Stuff Pack is Bohemian, I just typed in Bohemian wagon and got some inspiration from that. Kinda just went with my gut. I ended up using a miscellaneous decoration for the wheels in a few minutes, and I think it looks rather convincing and quite adorable. I like the way this lot came out in general. I think it looks pretty cute. The Bohemian style is definitely not something that I typically gravitate towards, but I am glad that they did add it with this stuff pack because it's something that we've never had in The Sims 4. Granted, I do think it is a little bit out there. I guess it's kind of interesting that they went a different route and they didn't go with the typical cinema objects. Of course, they still did add in posters for your Sims to decorate community lots with, and we do have a lot of contemporary furniture that could pass as furniture that you would see in a movie theater, but I am really liking this furniture set, and there are a few Sims I've created in the past that I could definitely use this furniture for. I especially love those candles there that I placed in the bathroom on the table there. Those are probably one of my favorite objects from this pack, and also the curtains just in general are so beautiful, and they have a great color selection. What's cool about these curtains is that the left and right pieces are individual, and I hope that they make more curtains like that because it allows for so much more versatility from them. You can do really unique things with them. So I like the way my little cinema area came out. Now these are the objects that is from the Perfect Patio Stuff Pack, and that's what I used to make them look like wheels. And you know what? Now that I'm looking at this while I'm editing this, I think I could duplicate those objects and place them closer to the left and the right with Move Objects On, so I can make them thicker and make them look like more convincing wheels. So I'm gonna do that. It's a good thing that I haven't uploaded this to the gallery yet, because I notice whenever I do speed builds and I look back while I'm recording, I come up with these ideas that I could do, and then I'm like, oh well crap, I already uploaded it. So now I'm holding back, and now I'm looking at everything, and if I get any inspiration, I can do it. So here, this is sort of my idea of a concession stand. We can't have one in the game, but I figured a bar would be second best. This lot, I believe, qualifies as a bar, and I made it that way so that with Get Together, when you have a club, your club can meet here. Because if you make it a generic lot, then I don't think that they can gather there. And I really like the way this concession stand came out. Those curtains, I'm telling you, see, this time I placed the curtains even closer together and they're actually going into each other, and it just gives it this more dynamic shape. And don't worry, I duplicate it on the back, that way it looks fine, because otherwise it would look a little bit awkward. But I love the way it looks. I don't know, I think it came out looking super adorable. Then I placed some of the movie posters behind the bar. My favorite one is the one to the very left with all of the nurses, and it's basically emulating the Magic Mike movie. So there's a lot of adorable posters, and honestly the movies that come with the stuff pack have all been super entertaining to watch. Now, I was kind of debating what to put out in front, and I didn't really exactly know what to fill it up with. So I decided to make a small little pond. If you ever want to do this, you just use the fountain tool, make a crazy shape out of it, and then you just fill it in with a bunch of rocks and bushes, and then it ends up looking really organic. And it's a really nice piece to put on your lot. And I would love for like official ponds to be put into the game. What I mean by that is if a sim could interact with it and maybe even like fish in it, or, you know, throw rocks or feed ducks that are in it or something like that. They had something similar like that in The Sims Hot Date. There was an object that was a small little pond, and they could do a bunch of cute things. They can even have picnics by it. Oh, we had picnics in The Sims 3. And we need picnics in The Sims 4. We don't have that. The little cute picnic blanket. That would be adorable to have with this pack. And here I'm just doing some of the final touches with the terrain. And that's it. This went by so quick. Again, this was a really small build. You can find this on my gallery. My ID is AndrewsArcade. Hope you guys enjoy it. And don't worry, you really just need the base game and the Movie Hangout Stuff Pack. I have a few other little miscellaneous decorations here, like these lanterns from the Outdoor Retreat Game Pack, but you can still enjoy it if you just have the Movie Hangout Stuff Pack. But anyways, that's all for now. I'll show you guys a quick little video showing off the lot, and I'll see you all next time.